I used to look like this, and now I look like this. Man, I really, really love the World Cup. Like, I'm not really like a huge football fan, but like, I don't watch it week in and out because that's like a waste of time. But I really, really like the World Cup. Like I said, I guess just that sense of like togetherness that it brings, like everyone in the whole world watching like the same sports, especially like cheering on your own country. It's just very, just it's a very nice feeling. So I really like the World Cup. At least I watched the World Cup. So I remember in 2018, I was still overweight. I was still in that my before picture phase. So I remember watching the World Cup in 2018 in our house. I think I had just finished secondary school, and I was like, wow, like okay, now that I'm watching the World Cup, let me use this World Cup timeline to set goals for myself. So in 2018, I was like, where do I want to be in 2022? Okay, I told myself that okay, I knew I was going to be in the university. I knew I should be learning how to code. I knew that at least I should like have started working on my fitness because I was still very fat and overweight at that point in 2018. So I was like, okay. And honestly, that was just something that I just like said in my head. I did not write it down anywhere. I did not like store it anywhere. It was just in my head. I was just like, okay, I want to like measure my success and my timeline in life with World Cups. I want to like know the progression of my life every 4 years. So I actually did not even start working on any of those things I talked about. I did not start working on my fitness. I did not start working on my technical skill to become a software engineer. I did not start working on any of those things not until 2021. I think it's 2021 November 2021. That was when I got into self improvement. That was when I started taking like I started working on my health, started learning how to code. I started just basically all the habits I preach about meditation, going to the gym, learning how to code, gratitude journaling. I started doing all those good habits in November 2021, right? So I wanted to look at this. So it took me about like 2018, 19, 20, about 3 years to actually like start working on any of those things that I talked about in 2018. Like I'm not saying like it took me 3 years to achieve it too. It took me 3 years to start working on it. Why do you think that it took me that long to like actually like work on it? I'm going to tell you why. It's because I literally did not write it down. Writing your goals down is the most powerful thing you can do in order to achieve them. You don't even realize how much you can achieve if you write it down. You can achieve so much if you write your goals down. You can achieve so freaking much if you write your goals down. So it took me about 3 years before I started working on those goals. So it was now 2022 World Cup. Then I look back again. I say, 2022 World Cup. Where am I in life? I think at that time I had I was still learning how to code. Then that World Cup period in 2022, I think it was December. I had just like finished my first internship. I did HNG internship in 2022, and I had started going to the gym that year too. So I look back, I was like, wow, okay. Even though I'm not where I thought I would be, like for the next World Cup in 2022, at least I've started making progress. Then I wrote some new goals down in 2022. And do you know what I did? I wrote it down in my notes app, and I took a screenshot of it, and I made it my phone wallpaper, and I made it my laptop wallpaper. And trust me, I did not stop working on those goals. From the moment I wrote it down in 2022, I did not stop working on those goals. And believe you me, I achieved everything that I wrote down in 2022. The next World Cup is in 2026, next year. And when I'm doing my 4-year review, I already know that I achieved everything I wanted to achieve in terms of my technical skill, that's becoming a software engineer, my physical fitness. I became very, very fit and muscular. My mental health, I worked on my mental health through meditation, gratitude journaling. I ticked all these boxes in my relationship with my family, my relationship with my friends. I accomplished all these goals. And in 2026, next year, I'm going to write new goals again during the World Cup. Like, why am I telling this story? The main aim of this story is to tell you that you need to write your goals down. You need to write your goals. Writing your goals down is the most powerful thing. And if you don't write your goals down, you are literally not going to achieve them. You would not achieve them if you don't write your goals down. Like, it is not like it's going to be like out of mind and out of sight. So you need, you need to achieve them. I hope this video was impactful for you. I hope you were able to learn one or two things. If you did, please leave a like in this video, and you can also like subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a nice day, and God bless you.